The heroes of the DC Universe sleep. A new villain named Insomnia forces them in slumber, in search of the artifact called the Dreamstone. In Batman's nightmare, Insomnia forces him to relive the tragedy of his parents' murder, with a horrifying twist, where Bruce becomes Joe Chill and commits the act himself. As the nightmare continues, Batman realizes he can't escape it, but he decides to confront it anyway. The younger nightmare version of himself taunts Bruce, saying he wanted to become Batman, emphasizing that this nightmare is born from Bruce's own fears and insecurities. The young version explains that a part of Bruce is trapped forever in that alley where his parents were killed. Bruce comes to understanding that he doesn't need to fight insomnia or the dark versions of himself. Sometimes he must embrace the nightmare and let it take over. As the dark nightmare versions of himself close in, Batman gains the realization that he can control his dreams and changes the course of events. Suddenly, he's flying in the sky, acknowledging his ability to alter his dream. However, he also sees dark aspects of his mind, represented in some of his dreams. Finally, he reaches his destination and comes face to face with a black door. Insomnia appears and believes that Dreamstone is hidden behind the door. Batman insists that that's not true and warns Insomnia to leave his nightmares before things truly turn scary. Insomnia then conjures a gun bat from Batman's nightmares and fires at Batman. But Batman manages to manipulate the bullets and destroys the gun bat. Insomnia begins to fade from Batman's nightmare, realizing that he's being pulled back to the real world, and without hesitation, Batman enters the Black Door and finds a child version of himself the day he lost his parents. He reaches out to his younger self, recounting all the adventures he had with Superman, Wonder Woman, and Flash, and tells him about his children, who made him such a proud father. He reassures his younger self that they're his family. As the dream starts to break down, the young Bruce embraces and expresses pride in his older self, saying that bats are indeed cool. The dream morphs again and Batman awakens in Arkham Tower, feeling exhausted and drained. He gazes out toward Gotham, still unsure if he's truly awake. At that moment, Damien, his son, appears and reassures him that he is indeed awake and in the real world, stating that they also lost.